Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Silverrun Forest. We filled up the sawmill in the last episode, but unfortunately, I forgot to turn on the productions there. So I have that turned on now, but we still just have a sawmill full of wood and no products yet. So what we're going to do today is just make a lot of deliveries. We have products other than the sawmill. We are full on things like barrels and buckets, so we've got to get that stuff moved. So we're going to get as much as possible into the roller coaster today, and then we're going to sell some stuff as well. So let's get started. We have quite a bit of metal. I don't think we've done any metal in a few days, so we've got a ton. I don't know how much the roller coaster will take, but we're going to give it as much as it will take. I think, metal makes fairly quickly, and there's not a whole lot we need to do to make that happen. So I'm going to continue to sell excess metal, but there are some of these products that take a little bit longer to make. And I think our excess, what we're going to do with it is what we did with that. And we're just going to store it until it's needed here at the roller coaster. Because the purpose of this is to get the roller coaster done as soon as possible, ASAP. So yeah, it doesn't look like any of that wants metal. We're gonna run some past the barrel factory to see if it needs any metal, and also past the furniture factory to see if that needs any metal. And then we've got to sell this so we can clear the trailer and pick up more things. We'll run this through here. And I guess it didn't need any either, so let's go to the furniture factory. And I'm thinking it did need some, it just took a partial. Just took part of one of these. So furniture factory is over here. And this shouldn't need much because it doesn't use much, but let's see if it takes some. Yep, it took all of that. Let's see if it takes any more. Nope, I don't think so. I'm going to back this in just to make sure that I was in the trigger. Yeah, I'm in the trigger. It's taken all it's going to take, so we need to go and sell the rest of this. I wonder if there's a place where I can sell this that's a little more convenient than running out to the train. I know we're going to get the highest price at the train, but I'm just not sure I want to drive out there if I don't need to. So let's see. So yeah, we get 61.62 on the train. So it looks like the next best price is Silverrun Market. Yep. So we're going to take it to Silverrun Market. It's worth the time we're going to save not running out to the sawmill. We're making good progress on the roller coaster. We've got a lot more of that corkscrew done. And I think once we sleep, we're going to get even more of it done. I don't see any of our new trees sprouting up, but we'll go take a closer look at that in a little bit. I think that's going to be a really dense forest at some point. All right, 76 grand. That'll work. All right, now I know that there is a full load of barrels and buckets, so we're going to go grab those first. And I know those productions need more raw materials, but we just don't have any of that right now. I don't believe. But I know we have stuff here. And there may be even more. I guess not. Let's take a look. Yeah, there should be quite a bit more in there. Could be more barrels and more buckets. There we go. Just taking a little time. Well, what's going on now? Huh. Yeah, we're into one of these things where I don't know what's going on with auto load in this map, but something about the Platinum expansion has kind of killed auto load, because it's not giving me any errors. It's, well, let's see. That's a new one. Loading method stack. Yeah, it's not changing anything. Not a thing. So we'll just put some of these on here by hand. I don't know of any other way to do it, because it's got to get done. Oh. It's loading them. I guess that's something. I don't know if I'm in the spawn area or what. I don't think I am. Now, I don't know if all these are going to go in the roller coaster or not. And it looks like we may have one more. Yeah, one more pallet of barrels. And then we're good to go here. So we're going to run these to the roller coaster and see how many it'll take. Well, that wasn't very smart. Oh, Lord. What? Why? Why are you still there? Just go. Just the literal dumbness just amazes me. All right, now we've got straps on everything. We shouldn't lose anything going to the roller coaster. I'm loving this Volvo truck. It's so much better than the Mac was. So, the roller coaster has all it wants. Oops. Oh, Lord. So I think what I'll do, let me jump off and see what the roller coaster says. All right, so I know it took buckets in, but it doesn't show the buckets in storage. That is odd. It looks like it has everything it needs to move on to the next step, so we're going to trust that that is the case. And I guess we'll just go ahead and sell the rest of this. Let's see where the best place to do that is. Well, Elm Creek, of course, but yeah. So we'll take a run out to the sawmill. There may be something out there we can bring back. Now let's follow this car. Let's follow this car and see what it does. Because I have a feeling that it's going to come around the corner here, run the stop sign, then it's going to take a right up here, and it's going to go right back onto the road that it just turned off of. That makes no sense. Lord. Hey, we do have some stuff. All right. Well, before we call the train, I think we're going to try to unload all of this stuff, take some stuff back to town, distribute it where it needs to go, and then we can bring stuff back to sell on the train and load up a big load on the train and sell it. So keep your fingers crossed that this unloads. Hey, look at that. It did. So let's load up. I don't think we need to worry about prefab walls right now. I think what we need to load up is long planks and planks. So we're going to go past our beams here, and we're going to go just for the long planks. We only have 3 pallets, but those can be used in productions, and I'm pretty sure we need them. So got those. We're going to turn back down here by the planks, and we're going to take all of those, because those will either be used on the roller coaster, or so I need to make a wider turn, either on the roller coaster or in floor tiles, I believe, uses planks. Might as well get these two if it'll load them. Yep. All right, headed back to town. I don't know. I think there's only one flatbed car on the train, so if we bring too much stuff, we may have to call 2 trains. That's okay. It doesn't really take us that long. If we got it all on the truck, we can just auto unload right onto the flat car. So in hindsight, we might have hung on to the metal and brought it out here too and made a little more money off of it, but not going to worry about that too much. All right, we're going to stop here at the floor tile factory, and we're going to see if it'll take any of these planks. Oh, Lord. Please just go. Giants, can you stop that? That's making me crazy. It just... I don't understand what the deal is. Now I can't do what I need to do because this car is stopped. Due to nothing that I've done wrong. If I do something wrong, fine. Have the traffic get in my way. But that's just ridiculous. There's no good reason for that. Oh, it took all my long planks. Okay. I thought that only used planks. Alright. We may stop making quite so many planks and make more long planks instead. You know, back to the traffic. I really, really, really don't want to turn traffic off. It makes the game more alive. But when it just keeps you from doing anything, that's difficult. You know, the whole idea of those cars just going through the sawmill down there, it seems just to get in your way, because there's no good reason for them to do what they do. So it seems as if they were programmed just to get in the way. And that's kind of un-farm sim like. It's not a very friendly feature. All right. Does the barrel factory take planks? I think it only takes long planks. Yeah, it only takes long planks, but it has plenty, so we're not going to worry about it. We'll put all the rest of these planks in here, because we're making just stuff with planks here. That's got plenty of planks. Shingle factory's got some long planks. Looks like we need to pick up staircase railings and floor tiles and some furniture. All right, so we'll leave the rest of the planks here. And we'll head to the back here. And we'll pick up this stuff. We got 2 armoires there. That's nice looking furniture. Okay. Not going to pick up the armoires? Okay. Yeah, we'll jump out and put the armoires on ourselves. Oops. See if anything else pops out. Yep. 2 more armoires. But for some reason, those aren't... Oh, well, it's actually trying to load them. So let's jump out and see if we can put them on the truck. I think we're probably going to have to take these, though, and come back for more. And that is irritating as well. You know, if I want to overload my trailer, I should be able to overload my trailer, and you shouldn't be knocking things out of my hand when I'm trying to load. It's ridiculous. Come on now, stop trying to police me. See, it won't even let me pick it up. That's ridiculous. There's room on the dang trailer. I don't care if I'm overloading my trailer. It's my trailer. If I want to overload it, I'll overload it. Lord, it's ridiculous. This was never, ever a thing before this map. Never a thing. Are you trying to save me from myself? Don't need you to do that. So you just got to get it there where when it falls off out of your hands, it'll still be on the truck. So it strapped everything. Oh no, it did strap that last one. All right. So we're going to have to go drop this at the sawmill. And we'll take it easy because we have an overloaded trailer. But that's my choice to have an overloaded trailer. Imagine if it started doing that with things like bales and well, anything, for instance. I mean, it makes about as much sense as a trailer that can't carry a certain product. That ranks right up there with the silliness of that. That I have a big open container, but I can't put grain in it because it doesn't take grain? No. Now, granted, it's not a good idea to overload a trailer as much as I've overloaded this one. But that just means that I'm more likely to wreck this truck and then have a hard time picking everything up and getting it where I want it to go. So, it's my problem. All right, rant over. Maybe. But this trying to prevent me from putting things on a truck or a trailer. And this nonsense. What is this? I can't turn left? I'm not anywhere near this car. Where is the collision on this car? Giants, this is a bug. This is wrong. And I have to pass where I want to turn in order for that car to move. Guys, if this continues, I don't know how much longer I can play this map. This is just making me angry. And I don't want to be angry playing this game. But this map has some very odd idiosyncrasies that are just making me kind of crazy. And I guess, you know, I wouldn't even mind the cars stopping like that so much if I didn't have other cars that turn in front of me and wreck my truck, as you saw a couple of episodes ago. It's just inconsistent. This is a gorgeous map. I like being on it because it's pretty. It's a nice place to be. Wow. I mean, there are times when I drive down this road and every car I meet will stop. Like that. I'm not anywhere near that car. In fact, I'll get all the way over on the shoulder sometimes and the cars will still stop. All right, let's go ahead and pick up the floor tiles. I think this should just be going around to various productions, picking things up. We'll take stuff to the roller coaster to see what it wants, and we'll take the rest out to the train and load her up. All right, we're going to take this stuff to the roller coaster and see what it wants, and then we're going to head back out to the sawmill. I'm going to need to bring the tables and chairs back because I don't think we ever ran those through the roller coaster to see what it needed. And we want to make sure that the roller coaster has everything it needs before we sell anything. Because our number one goal is to ride the roller coaster. Okay. It doesn't want much of that. $0 in sold products. All right. I'm not sure I needed to know that. Thank you. I appreciate the fact that you're telling me you're not paying me any money. Okay, I'm leaving. All right, we'll go dump this out at the sawmill. We'll grab the tables and chairs. We'll come back, see what it wants here at the roller coaster, and then we'll take everything back out to the sawmill and put it on the train to sell. So it took like 5 chairs. And no tables, apparently. I took a few tables. So, is there anything this roller coaster needs? I don't believe so. I think it's got everything that it needs. And it looks like we are very close to the next step. So, maybe when we wake up in April, we will have made a significant amount of progress on this roller coaster, and I'll feel better about continuing this series. And I also hope it'll strap all that stuff in. Let's see. We could probably strap down all of that. Yeah, it did. So let's change cars. See if it'll strap down those. Yep, sure will. All right, let's sell this stuff. All right. Wasn't great, but all right. All right, let's get the rest of it on the next train. And get it all sold. And then I'm going to sleep, and hopefully I wake up in a better mood. Well, we're hanging off a little bit, but I'm not going to worry too much about that. I think it'll be okay. It's all strapped. Let's sell it. 64,982. Not bad. So we're up to over 500,000 again. I'm going to head back to town and because I think it's time to sleep and see what happens tomorrow. Good morning. It's April. And I'm going to try to be in a better mood today. We'll talk about that in a minute, but I want to go over and see how much progress we made on the roller coaster. We've got quite a bit of metal again. So we need floor tiles for the next step. Wow, we have made quite a bit of progress. That corkscrew is just about done. We've connected some more pieces over here. Can't tell if anything's been done down there. But we are making progress on this end for sure. Let's see if we need to put some of that in here. I don't know what this is. Oh, that's shingles. Doesn't want any shingles. But let's see if we can head over to the floor tile factory and pick up a few tiles. So that's all it will take is 24 liters, apparently. All right. Well, now it says it needs 25 liters. It just gave you a lot of floor tiles. And it still says it needs 25 liters of floor tiles. All right. I don't know. It doesn't look like I can put any more floor tiles in there, but it still wants floor tiles. Okay. Well, I think we're going to call this for today. I think I've had about all I can take for one day. So here's the deal. This traffic and problems with loading and the speed of production and the speed of progress on this roller coaster, those are all things that are making this particular series not a lot of fun for me. So, I have a choice to make, so I'm going to make it at some point soon. I won't leave this series hanging. If I decide that I don't really care to play this out over a long period of time, then what I'll do is just do one last episode where I kind of time-lapse some things and do a lot of editing and progress very quickly through the rest of the roller coaster project so that we can ride it. It may just be a series of watching me pick stuff up and deliver it and cut down a few trees here and there so I can keep the materials going. But I may just decide to play this out over several hours and cut all that together to make one last episode. Because again, I gotta be honest with you guys, I'm just not having a lot of fun here. And I don't see the point of spending time playing a game where I'm not having fun. So, and I hope you would too. I hope if you're not having fun on a map, you don't just finish it because you've started it. in a game, that's fine. If you're not having fun, stop playing it. That's okay. That doesn't make you a quitter. This isn't life. This is a game. So with that, if you enjoyed this episode, which I can't imagine that you did, but if you did, I sure would appreciate a thumbs up or a subscription. If you didn't like this episode, please post a comment and tell me why. Either way, thank you so much for being here. I'll see you next time.